Welcome to this edition of Campus Talk, a program looking at life as a Lion at Missouri Southern. I'm Zachary Dodge, and I'll be your host today. The following interviews were conducted by students in the Department of Communication. Today's focus is on student life and opportunities for students. Our guests include representatives from campus, clubs, and organizations, so you'll definitely want to stick around. For many students, taking a break from classes means heading to the Campus Recreation Center. For our first interview, we join Natalie Causey as she brings us a Fitness Friday segment focusing on recreation services.
Hello and welcome to KGCS-TV. I'm Natalie Causey. I'm joined today with Stephen Binfield. How are you today, Stephen?
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here. Can you tell us about your title at Missouri Southern?
Sure, yeah, I'm Director of Recreational Services, which recreational services kind of on the umbrella of fitness, wellness, aquatics, and intramurals and open recreation on campus.
Great, yeah. I looked forward to having you up today because I wanted to get the students more involved on what goes on at Missouri Southern and what's offered over there at the health and fitness location, just to get people more in shape, which I feel is very important. Tell us a little bit about your position and how you came to.
Sure, yeah. So I actually was a student here previously, a health promotion and wellness major. And you know, when I graduated, I did everything from personal training, group exercise. I was the director at the YMCA, and just kind of found my way back here. And in my past experience, I was kind of putting health out to the whole community, whereas now the campus is my community, so it's kind of fun and it kind of makes it a little more specialized.
Right. What got you so interested in health and fitness to begin with?
I mean, just growing up, that's what I loved to do, and I knew that if I was going to go to college, I'd wanted to be something in that field, so it just kind of worked out.
You said you specialized in personal training. Do you still personally train people?
Right now, the schedule doesn't allow, but actually as a student, I had a practicum class that we actually studied for the personal training certification, so it was through my degree that I was able to get certified, and I did that for a number of years, but as kind of a more administrative role, I don't have time to do that now, which is unfortunate because I do miss that.
Well, tell us about what the center has to offer students. What kinds of different things?
Well, you kind of touched on trying to get people more involved, and that's sometimes difficult when you're talking about fitness, just because it is somewhat intimidating. We do offer personal training, which kind of helps get people in there, makes them feel more comfortable once they meet with a personal trainer. We also offer free orientations to try to get people oriented to the facility. We offer group fitness classes, and then just open recreation. People come and play basketball and that kind of stuff. So the students, it's kind of a, you know, their area. They really feel comfortable in there, and we just want to kind of get them over that hump. You know, like I said, it's somewhat intimidating at first, but once they get in there, they find it really fun and exciting.
And those fees are included in registration, I know.
Correct.
So most of the services at the student center are free to students.
Yeah, even if a student just takes 1 credit hour on campus, they pay that student rec fee. So I always encourage students to use it. You're paying for it, please use it. But yeah, everything is free other than personal training, and we do offer aqua massage and a microfit, which is like a fitness testing. And a lot of times the personal trainers will put them through that, but you don't have to meet with a personal trainer to have that done.
Okay.
So those are added fees, but a great service and much cheaper than what you can find in the community.
Right. I wanted to talk a little bit more about the group fitness classes, because that seems like one of those things where there's always a class for everybody.
Yes. So we take a lot of feedback from the students as well. We want to try to stay current for what they're interested in. I put our group exercise instructors up against any in town. They are all students, which is great work experience for them while they're here. We get them certified through AFA and or any other certifications that we may have or be able to hold on campus, which we actually just held yoga one a few weeks ago, so we have more yoga instructors.
Nice.
But you know, we try to pay attention to what's more popular, what's trending, and try to offer that to our students.
Right.
Some examples would be Zumba, yoga, butts and guts is what we call it.
Butts and guts.
Butts and guts.
Have you taken that one?
I have missed that one.
Oh, missed it, okay.
But also Insanity is a popular one as well.
Right, sure. And tell me a little bit more about intramurals. Is it too late to sign up for that, or they run all?
They go throughout the semester, and we actually use what's called IM Leagues. It's an internet-based sign-up program, and you can sign up as a free agent if you don't have a team, or you can put a team together and sign up as the captain of that team.
Okay.
And so sign-ups, I would just encourage everybody to follow us on Facebook, because that's the best way to get the information out there and know when the deadlines are. Sometimes we extend the deadlines if the numbers aren't, you know, coming in really well. So We just try to communicate through Facebook, so I'd encourage everybody to like our Facebook page, follow us, and then just kind of be up to date on what we're doing there.
And also for spouses of students or family members of students to actually come and use the facilities as well. There's a different layout plan there too, and just contact you the same way.
Yes,
for that information.
yeah. For intramurals, we do have families come and watch and participate. But also just in general for the rec center, we do offer spouse memberships and that type of stuff too. So definitely come and ask us about that, because we want to, get everybody involved.
Right. Okay, well, thank you so much for being here and helping promote fitness throughout our campus. We really appreciate you guys over there.
Thank you very much.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us. I'm Natalie Cossey.
The Missouri Southern Police Department plays a number of roles on campus. Our next interview features Police Chief Ken Kennedy sharing information about a self-defense course for students.
Hello, welcome back. My name is Mahogany Jones, and I am a senior here at Missouri Southern State University. Today I'm here with Police Chief Ken Kennedy, and we're going to talk about his new women's self-defense class. So I know that in 1989, the RAD program was started in a campus, and it is now offered in many different institutions. What is the objective? First off, what is RAD?
Okay, you're absolutely correct. It's RAD is now offered nationwide, and it's one of the foremost self-defense classes for women in the country today, and it's also international. RAD stands for Rape Aggression Defense. So basically it's talking about any action somebody takes against a female, either to restrict her movement or to actually sexually assault her, and teach her how to react and how to react physically with blocks, punches, kicks, and breaking holds and those kinds of things. And you actually went through my class, so you know those things.
So now that the school is offering a self-defense class, what is the objective for the women's self-defense class here on campus?
Well, it's to make sure that females are more prepared to ward off a sexual attacker. And even beyond that, it's so that she will recognize warning signs that the situation's not right, or this area is not right, or these people don't seem right, and how to look for dangerous situations, the red flags that the guy you're with happens to be a sexual predator, and by the things he says or the things he does, and how to react to that, what to do.
Okay.
And then as this has progressed on campus, in 2005 we just offered it as a 12-hour free class. Now it has morphed into a full semester class through the kinesiology program, and girls actually learn the basics first, and then we go into advanced RAD, and then we go into weapons options after that. So they are well prepared to protect themselves when they get finished with my class.
Okay, let's say I'm a student here and I'm not sure if I want to take the women's self-defense class. What would you say to that student?
Well, I really encourage first-year students to take it, because they're probably the most vulnerable. Sometimes they're away from home for the first time and not know the norms, not know who to hang around with, and they seem a little more not assertive, okay? So I really encourage first-year students to take it, but any college female can take it. And because it's a 1-hour credit, sometimes it fulfills that necessity that you need for that 1-hour credit. And a lot of times what I'll get is people coming to the class saying, when I ask them, why are you taking my class? Well, my boyfriend insisted, my parents insisted, or I just felt like I needed to be able to protect myself better. So, and the great thing about having accomplished the class is that they always feel more secure about themselves, more confident, and less worried when they go out, because they know what to avoid, and if something does happen, they know how to defend themselves.
Has a student ever let you know, has said something to you to reassure you that you're doing great to the school by offering this self-defense class?
Thank you.
So my last question is, wanted to ask you, how does a person or female student get involved? Who they need to contact in order to get into your class?
Well, there was a time when you just called me and got on a list, but now you have to actually go to your counselor and say, I would like to take the women's self-defense class, and then you enroll through your counselor. It's a kinesiology program class, and so and like I said, it's a 1-hour class. You get 1-hour credit, but you're actually 2 hours in the classroom. because it's a physical type class.
Right.
Right.
Sounds like fun. Well, thank you for joining me today and talking about your self-defense class here on campus. If you are a student, female student here on campus that would like to get involved in Chief Ken Kennedy's class, contact your advisor or email Ken Kennedy and check it out. Thanks again. Have a good day.
We now turn to take a look at one of the many student organizations on campus that are a great way to get involved. The new public relations firm Purpose gives students an opportunity for great hands-on experience.
Hello, my name is Brad Stout. I am a mass communication major here at Missouri Southern. Today I'm going to be talking to Taylor Best, the account executive for the new public relations firm on campus, Purpose. Hello, Taylor.
Hello.
Well, just for starters, could you tell me what exactly Purpose is and what purpose it serves?
Sure. Purpose is a newly launched public relations firm that's run exclusively by students. We have an advisor, Shayna Slavings, and she kind of guides us and gives us pointers and just kind of helps us along the way. And we're just trying to gain hands-on experience in the public relations realm and just kind of see what entails a public relations professional and what role that plays.
Okay. And what has been the most challenging aspect of getting this PR firm launched?
All of it has been very challenging. Just getting everybody on the same page is very difficult, and just really honing in on what we all want to get out of it, as well as what everyone is going to put into it with time, energy, etc.
Okay. And how many students actually work on the firm?
Well, the firm Purpose is actually correlated directly with PRSSA, so most of the students that are in PRSSA are also in Purpose.
Okay, and could you explain what PRSSA is?
Yes, PRSSA is a student chapter of the National Organization Public Relations Society of America. And so we meet every Thursday and just kind of talk about how we can build our brand within the university and within the community.
Okay. And what are some of the projects that Purpose is currently working on?
Well, we recently took on our first client, pro bono, and that is Gusano's Pizzeria. It's just right over here on the corner. And we've really worked with them on social media development and scheduling and just building their brand within the community, as well as helping them to establish what message they'd like to communicate to their customers.
Okay. And what would you say are some of the long-term goals of the firm as a whole?
A long-term goal would definitely be to establish a firm that has a presence here on campus and is able to really give students the tools and skill sets that they need to go into the professional realm.
And what has been the most rewarding aspect for you working on this firm?
It's all been very rewarding, and I really enjoy it because I work directly with the clients, and so I'm kind of the point person on talking with them about what projects we're doing for them, and they come to me with projects they want to do. So I've really enjoyed just communicating with the clients.
Okay. And if someone wanted to get in contact with Purpose, who would they call?
You could either contact myself or Morgan Reed, and also Parker Richardson.
Okay. And what would be the best method for contact?
You could reach out to us via our Facebook. That would probably be the most successful way, would be the PRSSA website, because we don't actually have a social media for Purpose yet because we haven't launched within the university or the campus yet. So.
Okay. And when do you guys expect to launch?
This fall.
This fall?
Yes, within the next month.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Is there anything else before we wrap up that you want to say?
No, I think that's it.
Okay. I'm Brad Stout. Thank you for joining us. Tune in next time.
Hello, my name is Megan Aldridge. I'm a mass communication major here at Missouri Southern State University, and you're watching KGCS-TV, Digital Channel 22, broadcasting from Missouri Southern State University in Joplin, Missouri.
How would you like to join a club that encourages creativity and imagination? If so, then the Missouri Southern LARP Club is the place for you. Check it out.
Live your fantasy, join the adventure. Today, we will tell you how to do just that. I'm Kia, a student at Missouri Southern and your host for today. Today we have here with us Jessie Walls, a student at Missouri Southern who is also a member of the LARP Club on campus. Jessie, good to have you with us.
It's good to be here.
What does LARP stand for?
Live action role play. And basically it is taking like your role-playing games like Dungeons and Dragons, I would even say like World of Warcraft, stuff like that, and incorporating a live element that's more theatrical and choreographed.
Wow.
So it adds the live action element.
That sounds so neat and so different from other clubs and organizations that we have here on campus. I'm very impressed. What role do you have in this club?
I am the colony elder for the Galderwood colony, which is most of southwest Missouri. And so I oversee most of the Joplin areas where I kind of do most of my stuff at, and I'm president of the club here on campus, the Castle Leoden Club. So are you wanting to know kind of what my responsibilities are with that, or just my position?
You can go ahead and tell us about your responsibilities also.
Right, so as an elder, I'm kind of responsible for, setting up meetings, overseeing meetings, and planning events.
Right.
Which we have an event coming up in November here on campus.
So are you planning to somehow tie this into your future career after graduating?
Well, with LARP Craft, with this organization, there are many skills that I can take and apply later and use on a resume. Event planning, teamwork,
yes, absolutely.
Definitely, critical thinking and problem-solving skills. And a lot of people don't consider just what some of these organizations have, how they can be applied on a resume and such, but there is so much potential there.
Right.
And I try to make sure that we keep our members actively involved, not only in the gameplay, but in the business side of things, I guess, help with planning and getting them involved there. So
I see. So I'm wanting to know, is this club open to all students?
Yes.
Okay.
It's open to students and community as well. If you join the Galderwood colony, it's community, whereas the Castle Leoden is strictly for MSSU students and alumni.
Okay.
So
to wrap things up a little bit, can you give us more information about the meetings that the club have?
All right, so we have 2 meetings a week. The Castle Leoden meeting is on Wednesdays from 2 to 4 in the Student Life Center movie room.
Okay.
And those we go over a lot of the business and then do maybe a tabletop session. Or we do like a battle practice in the soccer fields, out by the soccer fields. And our Monday night meetings are from 6 to 9 at Leonard Park behind Toys R Us. And those are more the actual live action role play where you go, you bring your foam weapons that are approved. They have to be approved at every game, just for safety reasons.
Great.
And you do the actual role play. So.
Wow, I am so impressed by this club. It's so great to have you here, Mr. Walls. Thank you for coming. I wish you and the LARP Club the best of luck in everything. Thank you all for joining in for today's show. I'm Kia Yang, your host. See you all next time.
Next up, we visit with the founding member of the Southern Broadcasters Club, a new club on campus. Emily Epp tells us what it is like to start a new club and what it is like to be a part of Southern Broadcasters.
Today I'm here with Emily, and we're going to talk a little bit about the Southern Broadcasters, which is a new club on campus, I hear.
Yes, it is. It just started this year.
All right. So explain a little bit about it. What's your guys' objective?
Southern Broadcasters is a club. Mostly it was started by communications majors. In practicum last semester, we talked about how there wasn't really a club where you had a lot of chances to do more in-depth media work and broadcasting, movies, YouTube videos, stuff kind of like that. So we got together and we made this club, Southern Broadcasters, where we're really focusing on getting students the skills they need to be able to be more independent in the films that they want to make. A lot of us are interested in film and TV and stuff like that. So we're trying to have different workshops where we can learn about After Effects and editing and screenwriting and directing and the different things that there aren't necessarily classes for here at Missouri Southern, but that people are interested in.
Cool. So what's it been like starting up a new club on campus? Has it been really hard, or has it been pretty easy?
At the beginning, it seemed pretty easy. Last semester, we started by getting a panel of officers together, and we discussed different things we wanted to do. We kind of got some basic settings down for where we were going to meet and times and stuff like that. This semester is our first time we've actually had meetings, which we campaigned a lot. We did Campus Craze and Campus Involvement Day and all of that at the beginning of the year, and we got a lot of people to sign up that seemed interested and wanted to get involved, but when we had our first meeting, there weren't a ton of people that came, but we had about just around 10 people that showed up, and we've had the same kind of people showing up every time, which has been great. We keep plugging it anywhere we can to get more people to come. We have different events and stuff like that we have people come to. So it's been hard to get it to latch on as something that people know about, but we're having some events coming up that should get us a little bit more noticed.
Cool. So how many people have joined so far?
I think that there are 7 officers, I believe, and then there are about 5-6 people that come to every meeting that have started to be really involved.
So how many people are you looking to join? Just kind of as many as you
We would like as many people to join as can, anybody that's interested. We encourage a lot of people to come, even if they don't think that it's something they necessarily want to continue to be involved in, just to come to a meeting, check it out, see what we're doing, or get involved in our activities at least.
Interesting. So how many events have you guys hosted this year? You said that you did a few of them so far.
Well, we had booths at Campus Craze and stuff like that, where we just had little things, mostly just to kind of get our name out there so people know about us. But in October, we have a horror film festival coming up, which is going to be really cool. Community members and students are invited to make a horror movie anywhere from a minute to 15 minutes in length and submit it to Southern Broadcasters. We'll review it, and there's going to be a big festival on the 30th of October, which is a Friday night. I think it starts at 7. It's going to be here on campus in Corley Auditorium. So we're really excited about that, to kind of get the community involved as well. And it's going to be a bit of a fundraiser for us as well, so we can get a little bit more footing here.
Cool. So you said that was a fundraiser. What's the cost to attend this?
For students with an ID, it's going to be $3, and then for community members, it'll be $5.
Cool. So if anybody wants to apply to do that, where would they go, or who would they talk to?
They can talk to any of the officers. Brianna Allen is the president, Megan Aldridge is vice president, and you can talk to me as well. We are best contacted from Facebook. We have a Southern Broadcasters page, Missouri Southern Broadcasters on Facebook. There's also an event page for the horror film festivals that has more of the guidelines and information about submitting your videos. We have we're asking that people make them compatible, put them on YouTube, and then send us the link either via Facebook or email, and all the information is on the Facebook page.
All right, so that same Facebook, is that where we should contact you if we're interested in joining the club?
Yeah, for sure, definitely. Facebook is a great way to get in touch with us. We also have a bulletin board in the hallway here by the studio, where people can go to check out kind of events that are happening and what's going on, but Facebook is definitely the best. We also have a Twitter and an Instagram and all of that social media stuff.
Awesome, awesome. Well, it's been really great having you. Thank you so much for giving us your time, and if you guys are interested, just click the link below. Thanks.
Next up, let's join Megan Aldridge as she speaks to Kristen Waylert about the process of transferring to MSSU.
Thank you for joining us today. I'm Megan Aldridge, and today here I have with me Kristen Waylert. Now, just recently you transferred to Missouri Southern, is that right?
Yes.
Right, and what other universities have you studied at?
I've studied at Ozarks Technical Community College and Ozark Christian College.
All right, and what was your major there?
At Ozark, I was a biblical justice major.
All right. And so what made you decide to transfer to Missouri Southern?
I decided there I was just going to get an associate's, and so I finished there, but I wasn't quite ready to be done with school, so now I'm here.
All right. And do you have like the same major along with what you had previously?
I'm a public relations major, and I'm hoping to be a PR director for a nonprofit.
Okay.
So.
And what do you hope to do with that job?
Honestly, I'm not sure. I just want to help people, but I'm really interested in the technical side of nonprofits, so I'd like to just see where that takes me.
Have you seen about joining anything here at Missouri Southern that might help you with your job?
I haven't yet, but I'm still looking. Missouri Southern has a lot of really good opportunities for student life and places to get plugged in, so I'm just kind of searching right now.
So this is your first semester right here at Missouri Southern?
Yes.
How do you enjoy it so far?
I like it. It's different. It's much bigger than Ozark, so I'm getting to meet a lot of new people.
So are you a full-time student here at Missouri Southern?
I am.
Yeah. And how do you find the coursework here compared to your previous universities?
It's very different. It's different than studying theology for sure, and I haven't taken math since high school, so that's been a struggle, but science, math, all of those are super interesting, so I like it.
Yeah. So how long do you hope to stay here at Missouri Southern?
I think I need 2 more years, so hopefully I can get it done in 1.5.
Yeah. How long did you stay with your other universities?
I was at community college for a year, and then I was at Ozark for 2. So.
Do you find any differences between the 2 universities, or is it about the same?
There are definitely differences. Ozark's a private Bible college, and so it's a lot smaller. The community's a lot different. You have to get to know people a lot more. Here, though, there's a lot more opportunity for student life, and there's a lot of different places to get plugged in here, so I like the diversity of that.
Would you say our campus is a little bit larger than what you've had?
It's much larger. Yeah, a lot bigger.
And how did you find the process of transferring?
It's actually really simple. I just applied, and it was done pretty much within the hour, so it was really easy.
Right. Well, thank you for joining us today. I'm Megan Aldridge, and thank you for stopping by.
Yeah.
I have been your host, Zachary Dodge, and thank you for tuning in for this edition of Campus Talk. We invite you to tune in again next time as we look further at life as a Lion at Missouri Southern. Peace out.